Hey guys, this is your boy the Dash Smasher, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Souls video. And today we are going to be showcasing the Resurrected 1000-Year Blood War Kisuke. Look, I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I thought this character would not get salvaged in the slightest because of the fact that his kit was pretty mediocre, but this guy had by far the best redemption arc out of all the Resurrected characters that we have to date. Albeit not as crazy as Banken, but it's actually up there. It really is up there in terms of redemption arc. But now, let's just, look at the character and see what he had pre-resurrection, right? So this character was a technique holo killer. We thought that upon coming out he would be better than full-bring Ichigo, but that wasn't the case because the kit wasn't too great because he had a range collision three-way split attack, which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, it's the same SA1 that the Power Stark has, which is what pretty much made him disappointing. That being said, he was the very first character to get the revival mechanic on his special, so if you were to get this character, you pretty much would guarantee yourself a revive and would pretty much, be able to cleave through Inheritance Zone just fine. So back then, in my opinion, this character was a nice precious gem that pretty much just allowed me to auto single player Inheritance Zone, and back then we didn't have ×5 IZ or any of that kind of sort. But 20% Bruiser, he had Devastation of 40%, Poison Immunity, Long Reach at 20, Frenzy +1, and Spurn +1. So realistically speaking, this character, all he really needs is more damage, Havoc, and that's it, really. So what did he pick up on his resurrection? Normally, from these resurrections, you should expect stuff like strong attack damage or full stam, Havoc, and a bit of Berserker. Well, here's what he got. Sadly, they did him dirty on the soul trait. He picked up Last Ditch Survival, which, in my opinion, it's kind of stupid because you're already going to be guaranteeing the revive with the soul bomb, so I think it would have been better if this guy got 16% SAD or 16% FSD, just like the other characters that have been resurrected. So it is a bit unfortunate. While it is nice that he does have a second revive, there is a 20% chance that you can get cuffed and not get the revive, thus killing you and having to use a revival cannon. So in my opinion, we could have gotten anything else. If you guys want to use a strong attack recharge link with Last Ditch, get this in common with Ichigo. It's free to play. Now, here's what he picked up. Oh my goodness. He picked up Havoc of 20%, so now he's definitely going to have a lot more range on his strong attacks, and is going to be somewhat decent, a bit more useful. But what about damage? You normally would expect 20% Berserker. Well, hello? Increased damage to enemies not inflicted by an ailment of 50%? This is a way better upgrade than Berserker because, for starters, you're already going to be getting 50% extra damage on everything. Your normal attacks, your strong attacks, and even the soul bomb. And it's like as if he got 50% full stamina damage boost at all times. Even though the math isn't exactly accurate, it's up there. It's really up there. And in my opinion, they did his resurrection right. They really did. And here's my copy. I have him max Transcended T20 with 500 SP, and just like Yoruichi, I gave him full stam and long stride. So what we're gonna do here is do two builds. The first being the full stamina damage boost build, and then the last being the hybrid SAR SAD setup. And because I have a max Transcended, I'm also gonna want to get away with showcasing him in solo co-op Inheritance Trials. So let us begin with the full stamina damage. Alright, so we gave him the badge, pill, and T-set, all with 30% SP. Full stamina damage boost build right across the bat, with all of them having level 10 SP. None of the links are 5-5, but still the fact that we have that is great because increased strong attack damage of 60% with the full stamina damage boost of 91%. So we'll definitely see how Kisuke does on all of his attacks, mainly the strong attacks. His SP is now going to be looking at a good almost 6.2k, which is pretty damn good. And we're gonna be bringing with us 1000-Year Blower Anime Uryu because he does give us a 20% additional strong attack damage buff to all our tech characters, and then 1000-Year Blower Aizen because this guy can boost on his SA2. So it's always nice to have, and with that being said and done, let's get into the run. Alright, now, before we get into the damage, let's just take a look back at the K. Now, his SA1, sadly, it is range collision. He does have the 3-way split SA. Against multiple mobs, it's going to be very inconsistent, but against bosses, it can pretty much one-shot. Now, the SA2, on the other hand, he's got an AoE around him, and it's got a 690 radius. And I'm not gonna lie, even though this is not an aimable strong attack, it does have quite the range, if I do say so myself. I'd even argue to say that it's better than Canfair Road Hallibel's SA2. Is it? Yes, it is better than Hallibel's SA2. She's got 630, whereas this guy has 690. Now, it isn't great, but it still works. And then the SA3 is full screen at 1200. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much damage this guy is gonna be dishing out. So, yeah, we don't have killer, just like last time, but, yeah. There you guys go, 15k. Good 37k. Not too bad. And the SA3, on the other hand, a good 43k. Let's switch on over to Aizen. 18k. 42k? Alright. Now, what about that SA3? Will we be able to get it in time? I'm pretty sure we can. But, yeah, we're doing just fine with this character. It'll be interesting to see how he does in IT. Yeah, there we go. A good 49k. So, at the end of the day, the damage is pretty much the same as Yoruichi, actually. It is the same. Just that, yeah. It's a bit more because of the 50% damage to non-affected enemies. Keep in mind, he has no Berserker. So the fact that he's dishing out this kind of damage is pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, let's see what he can do on the or do I want to one-shot with the SA1? Yeah, I'm going to one-shot with the SA1. Yeah. When you get that SA1 lined up against bosses, it works like a charm, but it would have been better if he had a different SA1, so... yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Now let's move on to the next build. Alright, so the next build, we have ourselves the complete hybrid SAR SAB setup, and our links are pretty much the best here because we have ourselves both Flyzen, Soifun, and Ichigo, who are all max Transcended with 500 SP. And he's got a good SP count of 6.6k, so yeah. Now, it would be preferable if I have this Encounter Chad in there, but honestly, I prefer my links as is, plus I want to have the most consistent damage that I can possibly do, even though Aizen is dishing out full stam, but yeah, I just have a lot of stuff. That being said, we have a lot more cooldown this time around, so we are going to be doing a lot less strong attack damage, but what really matters is the consistency when it comes to running this character right here. So that being said, let's just jump into Inheritance Zone one more time and then showcase him in IT. Alright, here we are. Now let's get into it. SA3, a good 34k. Not too bad. 11k, something like that. And 28k on that SA2. So yeah, he's... okay, there goes the full stand, but hold on, that's right. I forgot I have Uryu. There we go. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Again, this is all without killer, so once he has killer activated, the damage he's going to be putting out is going to be even better. So, let's boost this up with Aizen. 35k, nice. 15k. And boom, 40k. Yeah, in my opinion, this guy got a really huge redemption arc. Even though I don't think the SA1 is good, it definitely could have been a lot better. Once that max Transcended, you guys can pretty much notice the damage that this guy can do. It's crazy. Literally. What the hell? How did I kill him from the back? That is actually kind of hilarious. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on into Inheritance Trials and get the showcase over and done with. Alright, here we are in co-op Inheritance Trials. We are going to solo this because we are going to be good to go. Shout outs to Venwolf for coming in again. But yeah, Same setup as last time. We'll see how well Kisuke does. Although in this case, I probably want to give him the Tension tie, maybe. On second thought, we can do so without it, but let's just get started. See what this guy can do. Alrighty, let's go. And... okay. That's not too bad, I'll be honest. This is without killer. That being said, the run is going to be a lot slower than how we ran Yoruichi, because sadly this guy doesn't have status summons, so you pretty much want to be careful when it comes to running this character, and I might have to fast forward this entire run as a whole just to see how well Kisuke does. So, yeah. Obviously, the SA1 is coming in clutch here because it does help with killing these enemy mobs. Even though against multiple mobs, it is going to be quite annoying. It's very noticeable, so yeah, quite inconsistent. But on base, this is still really good. And there goes the full stamp, so I'm just gonna... please, I want to get it back. Come on, punch me. Just do it. Or slash me. It works both ways. Fantastic. And yeah, you guys see the whole point now? You have a 20% chance to get screwed over and not revive. That being said, I do not recommend using Kisuke for solo ITs as a whole, and it's best to have a team with you to help clear, because sadly, not having status elements is kind of what hurts the character, even though they did do justice to his resurrection by giving him damage to non-affected enemies of 50%. Oh, and we have Orihime now. This is good, because we can see the best possible damage we can do with the SA1. Okay, granted, it doesn't insta-kill like the Shockwave, but you guys can... This is like the third time I lose my FSD, bro. Seriously? Yeah, just kill me, Uryu. I don't care. Or let the Ningens kill me. There we go, we finally got to the final boss. That was just really annoying. Obviously, don't go for solo runs, and if you want to best use Kisuke to his full capabilities in Inheritance Trials, you want to have Killer activated. And right now, this IT is not the way to go about it, since we don't have Killer in the slightest. Alright, let's use the Soul Bomb here. Yeah, okay, that Soul Bomb hit pretty decently well. Keep in mind, without Killer, we didn't even have weakened defense or any of that. Just Transcendence, no tension tie, and yeah. That 50% damage that you do is helping with the Soul Bomb as well. So, yeah. Overall, good resurrection. It's just that he is held back by the kit, but I'm surprised that K-Lab did justice to this character to the point that he is actually usable. He's gonna be fun to play as, and if you're a Kisuke fan like my boy Tuki, you're definitely gonna get some good usage out of him, and you're gonna enjoy this character for sure. Like, definitely. I didn't think I would say this, but I actually like this 1000-year Bloodroot Kisuke now, especially now that he's been resurrected. So, honestly, I have high hopes now with how they do future resurrections for these 1000-year Bloodroot characters, especially units that don't inflict status elements like Oetsu, Nemu, Lilabaro, those kind of characters. I want to see what they'll do. It's gonna be hard to see how they'll do them, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with me. This has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. And yes, we're also going to be showcasing Yuha Baha. We got to end it off. When the hell did they do this character dirty, man?